Fred, do something!
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to today's stream. Hope you're having a good day today. I did. Welcome, everyone, to this thing that we do 7 nights a week from the depths of my residence. Hope you all had a good day today. I had an all right day. I had a good day. I don't know, the story finished. I'm actually ahead. I'm like two ahead. What's slated for the month of April? In terms of like, I always have like 5 stories that I always do at like the start of any month, and if I can get them done ahead of time, that means I can focus on like other writing projects. Yeah, a bit more. Uh, helpful for, as they say. Let's see. Last night, of course, we had fun with Power Wash Simulator 2. We got 2 jobs done, one of which we started last week. So it was like, boy, the jobs in Power Wash Simulator 2 take a while. Uh, but not as long as I will say that I have continued to mess with the older one. I finally started the Wallace and Gromit one, and it was like the first one of that was like pretty simple. It was like really straightforward. I got it done in like 90 minutes. Oh wow, this was nice. So there was the Xbox partner preview today, and folks know I do prefer like the Xbox consoles. So for a lot of my gaming, and finally, 82s is going to have a broader release. Yes, I know it's like on a Switch 2 on PC release. It's like okay, it's hitting hitting Xbox and Xbox Game Pass in like mid-April. So now we kind of got that little conundrum that, oh yeah, there's a game I want to play. And so we gotta again kind of look at like, okay, little games that those slot in there. The bridged away. This would obviously give us an excuse to mess with other small scale games. Say for example another fighting game or something that I know is not going to take too long on the Xbox side. Boy, my hair is kind of like all over this place. It's like it's like when I look at myself in the camera preview box, I'm like, huh, the hair is not quite. I'm not satisfied with the hair today. So Hades 2 is hitting Xbox and also on the PlayStation side finally. Also, Dispatch will be hitting the Xbox side, although it was one of those games I was debating. Now I'm kind of debating: do I get Dispatch for the Xbox side during the summer, or do I get it for the PlayStation side? It'll probably be a game I get on both sides at one point or other. Get it cheap on one and cheap on the other. So there is a conundrum there. I also already checked out Mega Man and the Rush Roadster for Sonic Racing Crossroads and the Dr. Wily track, which is actually a much better track than the Pac-Man one. Thank you, assholes who love to rev your fucking engines going around the exterior of my property. Jerks. But anyway, the Dr. Wily circuit in Sonic Racing Crossroads is a nice wide track. But it has like unique obstacles in it. There's actually a fair amount of hazards like the hard hats or the Mets, the classic Mega Man villain where you can't really defeat them unless they are popping out of their little hard hats. Are littered the track at different points. There's some like big boss references. Dr. Wily himself tries to shoot the racers. So I took a couple of laps of it to get familiar with it because obviously we'll be seeing that a lot on Saturday stream. Uh, but the Roadster. Hey Mez, how's it been? How are you? How are you and the fam doing? Long time, sir. Hope you're doing well. As I wait for the answer on that, as I was about to say, regarding the Rush Roadster and Sonic Racing Crossroads, it's an acceleration vehicle. So it's kind of like a mix match. Mega Man is kind of was a power character, and I think Proto Man is a speed character. Kind of like it's a mix. Been good, just working like crazy still. I hear ya. I hear ya. We're taking a swig for the working man. We're just hanging in there as much as we can, doing what we do. Alrighty. So, tonight, Life is Strange reunion. April 14th. Or what? Hades 2 or a game that you're going to, Striker? Yes. Yes, I was mentioning that. It was I was looking forward to that. Hours changed to working less but 7 days now. Hey. It's like where do you get your break? Well, Life is Strange reunion as we are beginning tonight. It's our main game, and we got some feelings and opinions regarding the trailer, which I've voiced on. Is like how a lot of stuff that was said by the developers regarding yes, it just merged the timelines. It's like oh, okay, so this is how they're want to have Chloe back involved, but there's kind of like a problem with that because if it does not just merge. If it's merging just the events of Life is Strange, a double exposure, that would have no bearing on the events of the previous games. It's like you can't merging timelines does not work that way. To put the to put it to put it simply, you cannot merge events of one set of timeline of things and then say yeah it's going to affect something else so we can bring this character back because there was like so much controversy, alleged controversy caused by a particular group of fans. So I have opinions from a time travel, temporal mechanics point of view. And you know what? It's kind of why I wish I would have like a whiteboard or something. What? No, better yet, do I have other thing. 7:30 to 3:30 during the week, so nights off. I'm off by 2 to 10 on the weekends. Apparently, yeah. Searching as the Philadelphia Flyers defeat the Chicago Blackhawks 5-1 this evening. Give me a moment. Yes, I did have something here to kind of explain. Well, let me break something down temporal mechanics wise. Okay. All right. Say this right here. Say this line here at the very top here is the beginning of Life is Strange, the first Life is Strange game, the original game or the remastered version. And it's like the very start, the very beginning of that game. Within like the first 10-15 minutes of it, things can branch off two different ways based on the choices Max Caulfield makes. And then from there, those things branch off again and again and again and so forth. We're like keep going down the line. Every choice Max makes, like new variables happen, okay? And things keep going down and down the line. Well, let's say like all of this comes through, like, okay, so like okay, start and you got the individual choices, things continue to split off of like 2 and 2. There's like for every choice that she makes, every decision she makes one way, retroactively another timeline, a parallel timeline is created, creating a separate timeline, right? So you get down to the very end. There are I forget how many choices there are in the first Life is Strange game, but all that gets down to the very end of episode 5. Then it's like, okay, you got the Chloe lives, and then Chloe dies, right? So keep in mind when Max is making the Chloe lives or Chloe dies choice at the end of episode 5 of the first Life is Strange game, there are numerous paths to there. There are countless. There's a final one because it's a video game, but there are different paths, different combinations of things, different consequences, different choices, and so forth that take place. Hey, Captain Cylon. Kind of like the old books where if you make certain choices, you have to go to a certain page. Exactly. Choose your own adventure, Amez. So, yes. So this is me. This is me. My rant here is like on temporal mechanics, and it's like how I'm still annoyed. Before we haven't even started reunion yet. This is me like explaining the temporal mechanics thing. So Chloe lives, Chloe dies, blah blah blah, and then you have the choices that Max makes over the choice of the lives. Then you get to Life is Strange double exposure, and then you have all same thing. Choices 1, choices 2, branching off those choices, chances 3, chances 4, blah 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 blah. Straight on down the line. Straight on down the line, and you get to the end. You get to the end of double exposure. Timelines merge. So, okay, so you get to the end of Life is Strange double exposure. Timelines merge. Here's the thing: the merging of the timelines here would have no bearing on the merging of the timelines from here, from the original game, because of all the variables here. Because it made it very clear. Because the reset as presented in the first Life is and at the double exposure and the trailers and everything, there is no reason. There is no theory that can justify it, other than having, oh, we needed to have Chloe back. We want to have Chloe back. We need to appease the Pricefield shippers. And don't get me wrong, like Chloe Max, and Max has their deal. All right, I understand that deal because I pick Chloe to live primarily when I play Life is Strange, the first game, is for the fact it's like because Max Caulfield is that much of is that selfish. Because I've seen enough of the variable and the choices of it. All right. You know why Kate Marsh yeets herself off the damn roof of Blackwell Academy in in the first game? It's because Max is not a good person. Max Caulfield is extremely self-serving, particularly in that game. Hell, double exposure calls her out on it, depending on the choices that are made. Right? But 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 here's the thing: if they're saying all the timeline, if the timelines merge here, and what we know from double exposure, the trauma for one thing is shared, which is like is merged with everybody who was in double exposure. So they're saying the developer's own logic is saying, okay, all the timelines, all the variables, all got merged. That means in the first Life is Strange game, there are however many people live in Arcadia Bay now have the trauma of dying in the freaking tornado. So think about that. Because I guarantee none of the developers thought about it. And yes, I know this is a rant here on it. I'm wasting time talking about this now because I just know the second it's brought up in the game, I would have derailed everything to talk about it here. Look, I have, like I said, time travel for me is one of the coolest science fiction mechanics out there. And there's numerous things for it, but you always have to account for what is essentially the butterfly effect. Back to the Future has the butterfly effect, but also has the overwrite timelining effect. It's why, like, Back to the Future, when Marty goes back to 1955, gets involved with those events, things change. And then when Cliff goes back to 1955, things change for the worse, but it overwrites itself. Then you have stuff like in say Star Trek, and I was using Star Trek to yesterday's Enterprise from the Next Generations. Man, was that a rant? That was educational. Yeah. So there was a yes, there was an episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation called Yesterday's Enterprise, where the Enterprise C jumps forward in time and removing them from their original place in history, and it leads to like the Klingons and Federation being at war. In that episode, Tasha Yar is alive in this alternate timeline. But when the Enterprise C is sent back to its proper place in time, Tasha is sent back with it, which unchanges history. Because Tasha now exists in 2 points in time. When she was born on the failed colony, but also this alternate timeline. Tasha is now in a Romulan prison camp. She gives birth to Sela, and that unfolds everything of the events of heading into like the back end of Star Trek: Next Generation season 5, with a lot of episodes like the Mind's Eye, the stuff involving the Klingon Empire, Worf's decommodation, the things into leading into Redemption parts 1 and part 2, etc., etc. But that so you got those variables there. It's like, but the timelines are different. So there are, but you can't, but time. Put it simply, timelines cannot be merged. It just it gets messy and convoluted because then you're overriding which way things can do. It's why when in comic books, DC Comics, the original Crisis on Infinite Earths events basically rebooted the entire DC universe. This is back in the 80s, and this was a bit of a problem when they tried to when they did the same event in the Arrowverse like about a decade ago. Remember the Arrowverse? It was like, oh, it was like all these separate shows now exist in the same universe, same continuity, but everything gets rebooted and recycled, and people have different memories and different backgrounds, and so all of that stuff has to be sorted out in a way. If you're going to combine everything, things have to be sorted neatly so they all make sense. If you're just saying all the timelines gets merged together, it does not work because you got to count for the trauma factor, especially for characters who say died in certain events. If you're now saying that they're having the knowledge that they died and they're going to have the memory of how they died, It's like it gets even worse when you say it's like okay, oh, certain characters like got divorced in certain timelines, and then they're married. So, but then they say, oh, they're still together in certain timelines. So if the timelines merge, which one is the correct version? Version where the divorced, or the version where they're together? it's a it's a shameful thing, and I lost my head. A careless man who'll wind up dead. I wear my sin like it's some kind of pride. Too many limes. Too many limes. Whoa. I don't know why this went to like the whole Sheamus theme, WWE theme, but there you go, folks. So now that I got that off of my chest, how about we get to this video game? I hear it is strange. Yes, life most certainly is. I wonder how much editing of the game footage I'm going to have to do on the YouTube side for like as it relates to music. Because this franchise has always been problematic in that regard. Do I go with the licensed music, or do I go without it? I agree to the terms of service. I agree to make fun of your video game, however and exploit it for all it's worth. Franchise makes the music so integral to the game, and yet you can't show it. Oh, especially the first game. Yes, my account is linked. Thank you. Longer choice times. Yes. Check out nigga. This has some amazing man. The solution was all music. Yep. Made certain scenes a lot funny to look at. Oh, turn. I don't know. The game, what is the design for? Let's see. Brightness warning, blood warning, violence warning, suicide warning, death warning, intense, visual effects warning, drug warning, sex warning, audio warning. And there's going to be like an ad break hitting in about a minute. I already snoozed it once, so I'm trying to dilly-dally a little bit there. Extras. Customization add-on. Classic outfit, default outfit. The question is, what we'll do is we'll wait through the ad break, because that's about to hit, and then we'll start the game when the ads get done. This way, folks, and I can pull up as the ad break is about to hit. So let's so I can grab that information from Ms. Ms. All right, so there you go. Chloe Price was Max Caulfield's partner in time. Losing her is Max's greatest regret. Now Chloe has come to Caledon University, haunted by nightmares and impossible memories. Chloe needs Max's help, but Max is already in crisis. In 3 days, a deadly inferno will destroy the campus. Max's rewind power has bought her time, but she can't prevent the blaze alone. The fire will force Max and Chloe to make devastating decisions. Can they find a future together before everything burns? So there you go. We'll read out the details there. No, I kind of feel like Lucius Maximus with like the big delay before getting into the gameplay. So yes, I just know on the YouTube side the VOD for this is just gonna be hilarious. Everybody's like, just get to the damn game already. No. It's like, we're waiting. We want to give people the opportunity for the full experience. It's like, also would have helped if I ordered any takeout, it would have probably been arriving by now too. You know what? We'll extend the stream for sure. Okay. So, welcome back from the ad break, folks. Now, for folks know, normally I just keep going through the ad breaks, but considering the nature of this game, we wanted to wait. New game.
My name is Max Caulfield.
No shit.
I came back to Arcadia Bay to study photography at Blackwell Academy. But it was there I started having visions. Visions of the town being wiped out by an impossible storm. I fled to the bathroom to compose myself, but instead witnessed something awful.
No!
Max, you were hiding in the
Reaching
toilet.
out,
Wait, what do you mean witness?
I discovered I could rewind time.
If
The
you
girl
can
Max
turn
saved
back
was me.
time.
Chloe Price and I were childhood best
If
friends.
she could find
Grew
a
close
way.
once more as we reveled in Max's strange new powers.
We discovered I can freely rewind up to a few minutes at a time. And if I concentrate on a photo, I can travel much further into the past, projecting my mind back into my younger body.
But we also learned that making significant
it's a hell of a
changes to the
recap.
past can have devastating consequences for the present.
With the aid
Yes.
of my power,
Chloe became
I
a
solved the
Dalek.
disappearance of Chloe's friend, Rachel.
But even though we brought Rachel justice, Max's twisting of time had a cost. The storm.
Yes.
Looking down into Arcadia Bay from the lighthouse as the storm raged, I truly believed the only way to save everyone else was for Max to rewind back to that fateful bathroom and let me die.
I was forced to make an impossible choice. Save Chloe, or save Arcadia Bay. After everything that happened, I didn't use my powers for years. I lost myself in photography, a career that brought me to Vermont's prestigious Caledon University. At the invitation of its president.
Well, you know the whole
Yasmin
thing from
Fayed.
like Good Burger?
Being an artist
I'm
in
a
residence,
dude.
I worked with
He's
some
a
incredible
dude.
students and
He's
staff.
a dude.
Like
Yeah,
Amanda
I can't do the
comedian
voice.
who works at
You
the
know,
Snapping
welcome
Turtle,
to Good
and
Burger,
then
home of the
Lane,
Good Burger. Can I
Yasmin's
take your
assistant
order?
and then leader of the mysterious Abraxas Society. Most importantly, I became close friends with Moses Murphy, a nerdy astrophysicist, and
This is
Safi
one hell of a-
Fayed, a glamorous student of poetry, and Yasmin's daughter.
It's
Then, tragedy struck. After a night
the
of
whole
stargazing,
thing.
Max found Safi murdered.
reference to
For
all
days,
that
I mourned.
used to air on Nickelodeon. It was a
Safi's
sketch
death
that Kenny
bringing
and
back
Kel,
painful memories
Kenny
of Chloe,
Thompson and Kel
Arcadia
Mitchell
Bay,
were like the
of
center focus
everything
of.
we lost.
Got their own movie based
Then
on it,
I heard Safi's
which
voice
was
again.
silly but rather
I
good.
reached out with
Abe
my
Vigoda
power,
was in that movie,
rusty
too.
from disuse, and shifted into a parallel timeline where Safi was still alive, but still in danger.
Shifting back and forth between the two timelines, Max's investigation uncovered many secrets of Caledon, but the clues didn't add up.
Until I discovered I was not the only one with powers. Safi was a shapeshifter and was using her ability to sow discord and suspicion among the Caledon faculty that she blamed for the fate of her best friend Maya, who took her own life. Working together, we exposed the truth, but in so doing, we discovered someone else had been instrumental in covering up the lies of Caledon.
Who was
Safi's
that?
mother,
Oh yeah.
Yasmin.
Years of resentment overrode Safi's control of her power, her consciousness splintering across the campus as an impossible storm loomed overhead.
In desperation, I grabbed hold
hell
of
of a
Safi
recap
and a
covering
photo
two
and
games.
pulled both our minds back in time.
In the past, Safi, now clear-minded, begged Max to shoot her, to stop this horror from happening again.
But I refused to repeat my past mistakes, torn between two terrible options. I chose a third way. Inside the
It
storm,
made things worse.
causality fractured. I faced my past and united the fragments of Safi's mind. I merged the timelines back into one.
Yeah.
Saving
As I was saying,
Safi,
this would
and
only
together,
have
we escaped
this
the
would
storm.
affect this
An action
would
that will have
only
significant
affect the
repercussions.
events of
And
double
Safi herself,
exposure.
she
The
left
merging of
Caledon on a
timelines
quest to
would
find
have
other people
nothing
like
to
her.
do with the
But
first
before she
game,
did,
which I spent
she
about
asked
15
Max
to 20
if she
minutes
would
ranting
support her.
about already tonight.
Flaws and all, or condemn her for the people she hurt.
From the moment I merged the timelines, my ability to rewind
Max
time
usually
started
does.
to return.
Things go from
I
bad
have
to worse.
this power to help people. After everything I've been through, I won't run from it anymore.
Would you like to decide choices that were made in previous to this story? Yes, we will choose. Oh wow! So it does not carry over. After everything I've been through, like Max, I won't blame you at all for Jefferson, but barring that, you put yourself in those horrible positions. Yes. Max put herself in those horrible positions. The fandom community had nothing to do with it. I think we went, yeah, we went. So there you go. This is what we call the Max Caulfield abuses her powers route. The fact that you can choose means, okay, there are variables for when starting the game. Well, clearly this must be Chloe's place.
Yeah, and tell her to get the fuck out of there, okay? I don't know how. Maybe. Hold on. Maybe try reminding her that a drum machine doesn't take up half the van and smell like ass after the gig. 20 minutes? Yeah. Okay. I can make that work.
Ah, Chloe is a player in a management position. Pimp.
Last call, dearie. Either your band is heading on stage now, or I call the show.
Fuck. No show means no fee, means no gas, means no tour, means... Fuck!
Yes.
Maybe call the Board of Health while you're at it, asshole. Or the cockroach is part of the catering service.
What are you on about?
I'm talking about my lead singer puking her guts out because you're feeding us rancid red vines and pestilence.
All right. Sorry. Take all the time you need.
No, that's a Chloe
Solid play for
reaction.
tonight. But now this will definitely be our last gig here.
Bang, bong. He's falling. Max, what the fuck did you do? Yeah, where's Kate Marsh in all this? Because guess what happens to Kate? She yeets herself off the school building. And also gets talked
Not
down.
again. It keeps getting worse. But I just need to find the way out. Assuming there is one.
Hold up. Settings. Primarily for screenshot purposes.
Now, let's talk business. Wrong. You got hella cash.
Is that me in high school? I never talked like that, did I?
Yes.
Now,
You did.
let's talk business. Wrong. You got hella cash.
Is that me in high school? I never talked like that, did I?
Eh? He grew out of it. She was a product of her time, of the early to mid 2000s, as written by French people and what they thought American kids of that era spoke like.
How long has this been going on? These nightmares that feel like memories. They're only
Stop stalling, Max. Pull the trigger.
That memory can't be real. The Max I know wouldn't shoot anyone. But why does it feel real?
Wait, hold up. Chloe, technically Max shot you. Remember the junkyard? And you told her to like make decisions, and the bullet ricocheted off like the tires of the bumpers, and the wedge you right in the slug kicked you right in the stomach. Okay, technically you shot yourself in that instance, but my point is made.
I'm so glad you're my partner in crime.
As long as you're my partner in time.
Boy, we can
Max
straight
is
up roast this
always on my
franchise,
mind.
can't we?
Lately, I feel like she's the only thing in my mind that belongs there. Does every daughter have nightmares that she killed her mom, even though she's still very much alive? Or is that just me?
Wait. Chloe's middle initial is E? Okay. What could the middle name be? Eunice? Chloe Elizabeth Price? Chloe Ellen Price? Chloe Enrique Price? Chloe Evelyn Price. It is Elizabeth.
A version of me. If Max didn't rewind to save me. She's not me.
Ah.
But she's a part of me. The question is...
Hello, me.
How
Meet the
much?
real me. The tower, Rapunzel. Rapunzel, let down your hair.
Max?
Let things get weird. Oh no, she's back to the futuring.
Who the fuck are you?
Good question.
Max, no!
Groovy.
There's one person who can help me understand what the fuck is going on.
No, there is no one that can help
But why
you
do I
in this
keep
universe,
hallucinating
Chloe.
her pointing a gun at me?
What is going on in there? Where the hell is the bad?
I just told you, man. It's a fucking plague zone back here. How about crawling out of my ass and getting us some sawdust and Febreze?
So how are they going to explain the bullet there? Green-haired girl. Welcome back to Connecticut in the springtime. Or was it Vermont? Or, yeah, no, it was Vermont. Excuse me. Yeah, springtime, fall. A scenic overlook. 50 miles to Lakeport. Wow! Yeah, they're pretty.
Wow. Okay, fine. I'll go get my camera. Just keep being resplendent till I get back.
Yeah,
How long have I gone on this trip?
twist her
3
arm about
days?
taking a
Somehow it
photograph.
still
Twist her
feels
arm,
good to
why
come home
don't
to
you?
Vermont. My camera is underneath all this. Car packing for dummies. Whatever you need most goes to the back. This weekend was the height of my professional success.
Now I want
And
donuts.
I survived it on donuts and coffee. My manager Hazel is always looking out for me.
It'd be a good one for the Long Vista Monthly, but they pay shit.
And sometimes I want to kill her.
More photos of your friends, please. Magnifique.
My manager Hazel is always looking out for me. I always tell my students that a key to being an artist is a daily journal practice. Sometimes I even follow it myself. After last year, it was time to start fresh with a new journal.
Zoom in, zoom out. I'm always intimidated when I'm starting a new journal. It feels like I'm supposed to be making some little grand statement, especially since I haven't had much to say since the storm that changed everything. Trademark, last year. That's something, somewhere to start. Last year, it felt like everything was falling apart when my friend Safi died. Then I found a world where Safi wasn't dead. A new ability to jump between the realities. And everything really did fall apart until Safi and I managed to put it back together. Zoe texted me after the storm. I wanted to write her back so many times, but I just couldn't find the words. Because you're that much of an idiot, Max. I still can't. I think this journal is my attempt to find him. Maybe when I do, I'll be able to write her back, and who knows? Max, you ghosted Chloe within like 2 months of moving to Seattle. So yeah, Max is that type of person. In some ways, there's very little to report. Same place, same house, same life. So many years of endlessly moving around one adventure to the next. Suddenly found myself, I don't know, cocooned. In other ways, I'm going through a bit of a metamorphosis. Yasmin asked me to teach full time. I was shocked. I thought she was joking, but after attending a few of my workshops, I was confident I could do it. And here's the second shock. It looks like she was right. I love teaching. I care about my students, and being the kind of teacher who nurtures them in a way mine never did, to put it mildly. Maybe that's enough. Now it definitely. But for how long? Not that I feel stuck exactly, but is this what I've been building towards all this time? Am I ready to commit to this place, to this version of me? Maybe that's why I said yes when my agent Hazel, holy crap, I have an agent now. Suggested I spend the weekend in New York. Maybe I can get my on-the-road fix while still putting down some roots. But then she sent me some interview questions in advance, and ugh. Where do you get your inspiration from? Is it too weird to say that I'm inspired by death? Not inspired, but exactly driven by death, defined by death? What the hell would somebody say to that? Sorry about your real life. Stop crying on my notes. Actually, this is a reporter, so the next question would be, why is your work so much less depressing lately? No urban landscapes, no rusted rhubarb. You're even getting into portraiture. Yeah, I guess Caledon has been good for me. It feels alive in a way that doesn't hurt anymore. I'm already broken in and I'd already broken into every derelict building and bowling alley last year. But this year, I just kind of learned how to live with the living again. See, this is why I don't do interviews.
I never responded to this. I should. Once I somehow figure out what to say.
Again, Chloe, you are that much of a... excuse me, Chloe. Max. I'm not going through all the... I'm not reading all the text messages. Where's Victoria Chase?
Some of my students take my class so seriously, it's intimidating.
Yep, they take it very, very seriously.
Loretta is smart enough to half-ass her assignments and get away with it. My most trusted companion. My agent Hazel said I need to look more like an artist. So I bought this hat. I think I'll stick to looking like Max.
There's the camera.
1 gallery showing, 3 magazine meetings, and 1 commission proposal. So of course I packed 25 different outfits.
Of course.
The further my life takes me, the more I find myself coming back to this trusty old friend.
Polaroids, when you need something taken in a jiffy.
The selfie I took just before this trip. I think I knew I'd want to hold on to this moment.
All right, well, it's a nice picture. EFR,
Time for your close-up.
EFS, EFR, best friends or something. There were a bunch of things for double exposing pictures in the last game, so we don't know if that gimmick carries over here. Everything okay? What? Just focus on your trip. I'll fill you in when you get back. Are you back? Are you safe? Of course I'm safe. Still on the road. What's going on? Good, then stay away for now. There's some kind of attack on campus. Oh my god, what's happening? Are you okay? I'm headed to the observatory. There are students trapped. It's a fire. It's spreading quick. Really bad. Stay away. I'll let you know when it's clear. No, I'm coming to help. I'll be there soon. Stay safe.
Something horrible is happening on campus. I've got to get back now.
She's in the middle of nowhere. She can go faster than 55. This was not the first time we played as Max. Oh wait, just in this game. She can't drive 55. Okay. Who left her cigarette?
I've been gone for 3 days and all hell has broken loose.
Help. Who?
This is so horrible.
Oh, phone messages.
The Abraxas logo. Killers. What does all this mean? Must have been some kind of protest? Or riot? What happened here? I need to see if anyone needs help. Doesn't look like enough to start a fire.
Where's the damn fire department?
Where is the fire department?
Destroyed building where this mess started. Fremont? But all the students are down here. Fuck!
All units on site, 1082 at the Fine Arts Building. Repeat, all units.
Damn it! Come on!
So that's the campus security cards.
Campus security is out in force.
Yes.
Is it for the fire or something else? Loretta's march? What does Loretta have to do with all of this?
This corrupt and criminal administration will not silence us. Down with Abraxas!
Where did all this come from?
Like, what the hell has happened?
Get us out of here!
Oh, they're locked in. Who the hell chained him in? Chloe, what did you do? Oh, the doors are chained locked. Who did the thing? Max. This is Max moving with urgency. A gentle jog.
Someone set this fire on purpose.
Can't get in here.
Yes, we are certainly helping.
Damn it!
Out of order? Shit! Even in the future, nothing works.
The security, there's students trapped in the atrium.
No shit, you need to clear out now!
Everything's on
Campus is
fire. Everything
This
is
is so
burning
horrible.
to the ground. It's all on fire. Oh, Moses, what's up there?
Hold on. I'm coming.
What a good security guard, right?
Max, hurry, the roof is caving in!
Yeah, you know, I was joking when it says like, Chloe, what the fuck did you do? It's like I'm seeing Chloe and Moses' arms. And now Max has a concussion.
No, no, no.
Remember what she says, like she has use a photo to go back in time. She has a selfie of herself from 3 days ago before she went on a trip.
Come on. Come on.
And she has
I'll save you,
time.
Moses. I'll save everyone. Just give me time.
Hey, no nosebleed this time.
No smoke. No screams. I did it. Oh God.
The blue butterfly.
I did it. I jumped into a photo again. I'm sure this won't have terrible, far-reaching consequences for the school or the people I love. What have I done?
Got selfish again, Max.
It's Friday. The fire started Sunday
It's
evening.
Friday. Gotta get down on Friday.
Maybe I shouldn't have come back. Maybe I'll just fuck everything up. But maybe I can't fuck it up any more than it already was.
This is the roundabout logic that she works her way,
I'm
that she
here
goes
now.
through.
I can do something. I have to do something.
Like call the authorities? Sometimes you gotta mellow. Take in the scenery. Get the screenshots. Like, rip.
What did I do after I took this photo? feels like a lifetime ago.
Dude, I can barely remember what I did 3
I
days
was
ago.
going to see Moses. If anyone will know what to do, it's the physicist who studies time travel. And we will do something. My powers are complicated, and they can be dangerous. But this is my home, and I won't let it. Oh my God.
Hey? Not bad for what you.
Hi, Hazel.
Max, big night tonight. How are you feeling?
I'm
I said
sorry.
Victoria Chase
Something
should have been
really,
Max's
really
agent.
big has come up. I can't make it this weekend.
You are kidding me. Max, these are not the kind of people you want to cancel on.
I'm so sorry for the late notice. I only just found out myself.
Okay, I see this all the time. Young, talented artist on the verge of stardom. You're feeling some jitters. I get it.
No, it's not that. I know what I need to do.
Like, burn the village down. Every time they make a Robin Hood movie, they burn our village down. Leave us alone, Mel Brooks. Welcome to the planet Arium.
It's so peaceful. But for how long?
At least 2.5 days.
Moses should be waiting for me in his office.
Hey, Loretta, just checking in. Everything okay? Yes, Max. Why do you ask? No reason, but please tell me if there's anything dangerous going on with you. I wouldn't use you again. What's this about? It's nothing, I promise. I'm just checking in. All right, well, thanks for the super weird check-in, I guess. Breathe. Just breathe. Don't pass out. It's too much to do. I got the fire before I saw it. The smoke was thick by the time I drove into campus. I was already starting to wonder what I could do. If I used my powers, would it help or just make everything worse? And I saw Moses and I stopped thinking at all. Moses and I have spent this year studying rewind. It took a lot of convincing, but after seeing what happened when Sophie lost control of her powers, he was certain that the more we know, the safer I'll be. Moses treats my powers like a question that can be answered, not a curse or a liability. Been a long time since I felt like that. He never tested my ability to rewind into a photo as badly as Moses wanted to study it. After hearing about everything that happened in Arcadia Bay, he agreed it wasn't worth the risk, and it wasn't up until the moment he fell through that roof. One thing was clear: after months of testing, I can theoretically use my powers, all of my powers, without breaking the world. Guess it's time to test that theory. You sleepy? I'm chunky. Oh, but if you're heading off for meds, hope you have a good night's rest, sir. What even happened here? I was gone for a weekend and everything went to shit. I had to talk off my phone. Pros, productivity boost. Cons, didn't hear about a disaster on campus. In his test, Moses was clearly waiting until I got home to tell me something. If a violent protest was closing in, would he really be cryptic about it? Hey, what do I do? What do I know so far? I heard the cops talking about a house called Fremont. That's where the fire started. And the protest, did Loretta start a mob? I know she can be tenacious. That will be a new level. Moses think I did the right thing. Yeah, don't have Crown wonder he's still alive, so I can go ask him. Let me just something on here. Oh, Jerk-o-lantern.
I wonder how Moses will react. He's smiling, but you know he feels empty inside.
Yep, that's a jack-o'-lantern in a nutshell. Jack-o'-lantern is emptied on the inside. Face the majestic tapestry.
The planetarium, haven for astronomers and stoners alike. I told Moses they should add a laser light show, but apparently that's not the point of planetariums.
Yes, it is. Black holes beyond the event horizon. Nope. What Loretta is up to now? Doggo going nuts outside? Probably needs head pats.
Secrets. Corruption. Occultism. Power. Welcome back to Abraxcast, Caledon's only podcast dedicated to uncovering the hidden underbelly of the Abraxas Society. I am your host, Loretta Rice. This is episode 4, The Hall of Secrets. It has long been known that Abraxas is no ordinary campus club. It seems to operate by its own rules and logic. Take their recent battle with the administration over housing. The Abraxas House is a Caledon-owned building at the periphery of Lakeport. After the storm, President Owen Teller declared the building uninhabitable and quickly advanced plans to have it condemned.
Uh-huh.
Now, whatever one thinks about the administration's expansion plans, branded Caledon 2.0, university bylaws are very clear that Abraxas students must submit to relocation or risk disciplinary action. But this is not what happened. Instead, students have been returning to the building, squatting in their old rooms, and staging disruptive protests. The planned demolition has been set back indefinitely. Now, my role as a journalist is not to pick sides, but to uncover the truth. And I have come to believe that the reason for Abraxas's peculiar leverage may rest inside the very house they are illegitimately occupying.
All right,
Sources
fair enough.
tell me of a section in the Abraxas house known as the Hall of Secrets. What is contained within it? No one knows.
Weed. Lots
But
and lots
I'm
of
told
weed.
It has been passed down for decades and remains very well concealed from even the most senior Abraxas members. It stands to reason that these secrets hold the key to understanding not just Abraxas, but also its peculiar hold over Caledon University. I, your
Dog
faithful
just wanted
reporter,
attention.
will not
I get
rest
it.
until I have uncovered the Hall of Secrets myself and revealed what lies within.
All right, that's Moses' office.
Yasmin's replacement has some big ideas for the school. Kinda wish he'd keep them to himself.
Hey, you know, the new head.
Come for the world-class education, stay for the timeshare presentation.
Yeah, that's about right for it's a higher education.
When we were on the road, Chloe loved pointing out Venus and Mars to me in the night sky.
But she was her Venus, he was her fire, her desire. An astronaut.
Moses should be in his office waiting for our hot chocolate date. Your Honor, my head's not in the clouds. It's up in space.
My head up there, down there. Checking and seeing.
My classroom is the great outdoors. At least until it starts snowing.
Ah. All right, we all know Max's classroom is room number 114 across from Moses' science lab.
I wonder how Moses will react to all this.
He will be excited.
Moses, I'm from the future. I bring dark tidings of... No, too biblical.
I told Dr. Jordan he didn't need to
Yo,
convince
Moses,
me.
what up,
My
dude?
own conversations with you were sufficient, not to mention your student ratings. Your intro courses are 9s and a sea of 4s. For you to be so highly regarded, especially by non-majors, is...
Huh. Max just walks in for a hug.
well, very highly regarded, it seems.
Max? You okay?
No, she's not
Sorry.
okay, but you know, it's always a good time for a hug.
Long day. You were saying?
I was just telling Moses that he is officially invited to join the Caledon faculty once he becomes Dr. Murphy next year.
Right, the
Dr.
job offer.
Murphy.
I remember.
Good on him.
I mean... It was a foregone conclusion. Moses is the best. Congratulations.
Thanks. I'm still taking it in. But President Teller's plans for the physics department are very exciting.
This building is the one real investment that Caledon has made in the sciences. With 4 departments under one roof, we need to expand. And that's just the beginning. In a few years, the whole school will look like this, a cutting-edge research institution to rival MIT.
Max, you're out of a job. So what about...
I thought most students came to Caledon for liberal arts.
Currently, yes. But if we want to remain competitive and move past the events of last year, Caledon needs to modernize. Dr. Fayyad was a great leader, and she had an eye for talent. Finding Moses was one of her many successes.
One of her few,
she
but yes.
had an idealistic streak. Which reminds me, Max, do your students still have all A's?
Everyone who's still in the class has an A, but plenty of students dropped when they realized how tough it would be.
I noticed that too. Not the academic curve we strive for, but perhaps that wasn't covered in your orientation.
Max isn't a traditional academic, but she's amazing with her students. Like you said, Yasmin has an eye for talent. She was even talking about creating a photography major.
It's not that I doubt your talent, Max. You're just a beneficiary of her short-sightedness. I mean, an instructor with no teaching experience or terminal degree, living rent-free in the house that was once reserved for visiting luminaries? It's like, how was this allowed to happen?
You know, he's got a point. He has a point.
Not remember this conversation being such a disaster.
Well, duty calls. Moses, contact my office if you have any questions about the offer.
Man, that guy is just dying to fire me.
You already knew about my job offer.
Yep.
But you had to remember, so... You're not rewinding from later today, are you?
You're good. I'm back from Sunday.
Did you jump back into a photo?
Yeah, he
We
did.
agreed that was too dangerous.
If you saw the alternative, I think you'd agree it was worth the risk.
What happened? Did something go wrong with the gallery show?
No, the show was great, incredible.
Oh, not the
but
show. The
while I
entire
was
place
gone,
burns to the ground.
something at Caledon went very, very wrong.
There was a big marshmallow
There
fire.
was a protest about something. It turned into a riot. By the time I got back, the whole campus was on fire. Look.
He is the son of lead.
That's definitely the campus on fire.
Yep.
Compositionally, it is a bit more abstract than usual.
I wasn't trying to take a photo. I dropped my camera when I saw you.
Be honest.
Moses. I'm sorry. But I
Thank you,
saw
Captain
you.
Cylon.
Oh.
Moses is quick on the uptake.
Wow. Where was I?
On the roof. I tried to help, but I couldn't get inside.
Working on a
Need
Sunday.
to get ready for work tomorrow. You have a good
Any
stream.
more hobbies?
Right on, Mez. Thanks for popping in, sir.
Okay.
Hope you have a great rest and have a great day of work in the morning.
Before you came back here through the photo, did you try to rewind in the fire?
I wasn't sure if I should. I've used my powers to save people before. It doesn't always end well.
Yet you came back here. And I'm glad you did.
I've never felt so powerless before. All that destruction.
That's a lie,
and
Max. I can think of
there's
many times where you
nothing
felt
I could do.
powerless.
That's not true. You bought us time. Time that we'll make the most of. So, where should we start? Fire department? They'll just laugh at us. We should act normal. Search for clues, talk to suspects without rousing suspicion. Which is exactly what your powers are perfect for. Did we do any rewind testing when you were here the first time?
No, we just talked about my trip over hot chocolate.
Then let's change that. We'll practice your skills, and if you run into any danger this weekend, you'll be ready.
Break out the big board.
Let's get to work.
Tutorial time.
Moses is right. I need to be prepared for this weekend. Moses likes working on this when I'm around. I'm his Control Z. Moses' pride and joy. Though, he hasn't had as much time for the stars since he started studying my powers.
Gotta take a look at everything.
Sophie's been radio silent for almost a year.
As
I
she
wish
now.
we knew where she was. Tony and Moses make it look easy. How do you keep somebody that close for that long?
Good question. I don't know the answer to it.
Moses is so passionate about physics, but as far as I can tell, physics is just loading screens.
Pop back up here.
A cutting from Maya's memorial tree. We're planning to give it to Sophie, if she ever comes back. Yasmin has been through hell in the last year. Not that she didn't deserve some of it, but still. Aw, May's at the vet. I was in the mood for another staring contest.
Hey, Jamison's at the vet. She will return to you. No, you may not spend fast time writing her get well notes.
You really understand how I'm feeling right now? Turtle strapped to a rocket booster?
Rocket Turtle! Anything else around here?
Moses had me rewind after the first scene of Brain Bucket 3 because he, quote, needed to unsee that.
Okay,
I was really worried when Moses said I should practice my powers. But he was sure we could... I'm 90% sure that Harold isn't real. Moses just made up a fake grad student to get an office all to himself.
Harold is real.
We've covered a lot of ground these past months together. After everything with the timelines last year...
Fast forward. Get a
Moses thinks my
rewind.
powers might have evolved in other ways.
Photo jumping.
Not sure if I want to know if he's right.
Finding one item area person, but not the rest.
People started talking about Sophie's death like it was a bad dream. Then they stopped talking about it at all.
Well, to be fair, Sophie's that type of person.
Yeah. About that whole avoid section.
Timeline shifting. Third time. Winding 5 minutes or less, rewinding within objects. Small chance making fast rewinding in front of others. Sophie and Max, 2 peas in a pod.
No crazy storms in the 9 months that we've been testing my powers. That's something. I'm a good guinea pig.
I don't mean that in a positive way either. I can believe it.
For the most part. Moses has been tracking weather patterns along with our rewind testing. No correlation yet.
Huh. Just realized, okay, when did the first Life is Strange game took place? It's like what? It was like early October. The first, second week of October, oddly enough. No, it's always in the fall with Max.
When I, split reality in two and then mashed it back together, it wasn't exactly seamless. I offered to help him finish it, but Moses likes the reminder that all those
I have hit the
crazy
hipster
memories
white
really
girl
happened.
aesthetic, of course. Yeah. All clothing.
You really missed your calling as the host of a children's science show.
There's still time. Let's begin. What was drawn on that card?
Ugh. Seriously?
I never joke about testing, Max.
And yet you're such a ham. One moment. Time to... Yoink?
Welcome back.
Who's this formidable fellow?
That is the evil Swordmaster Frostbite from No True Samurai.
No True
Test
Samurai.
number 1. Tell me who killed him.
I have no idea. Let me guess. I can find the answer somewhere in this very room.
Who cares? It's a one-strike question. Test failed.
You're the worst. Yoink?
Welcome back.
Who's this formidable fellow?
That is the evil Swordmaster Frostbite from No True Samurai. Test number 1. Tell me who killed him.
I have no idea. Let me guess. I can find the answer somewhere in this very room.
Who cares? It's a one-strike question. Test failed.
You're the worst.
Who was the murder victim? Frostbite? Maybe a fireflinger did the deed. How dare Moses be good at art and physics? Some of us can barely be good at one thing.
He's good at 2 things.
I doubt this little guy starred in No True Samurai, but anime can surprise me. Tony and Moses make it look easy. How do you keep somebody that close for that long?
Out the window.
Get us out of here!
Oh. That was disturbing.
Are you my mystery killer? A high school girl? The plot thickens. But what's her name?
What's the name of the girl? On this shower and used to be a con, our hero must find the courage to face Swordmaster Frostbite. Save the world. How can she prevail? After all, is
Moses' secret contraband kettle out in the open?
yes, the kettle is out in the open.
Here she is. But what's your name, young lady?
Ah.
Mina Hiramatsu. If I make it through this weekend, I promise to marathon your work with Moses.
Nice name.
Okay, ask me.
Who killed Swordmaster Frostbite in No True Samurai?
Mina Hiramatsu, the badass high schooler.
Correct. Are you ready for test number 2?
What's test number 2?
Please hand me the object behind that locked door.
Which locked door?
What is he up to now?
If you want me to do something other than break into this thing with a screwdriver, speak now.
I'm just observing my test subject.
Uh-huh.
Good to hear.
Oh. I can see. Uh-huh.
Haven't had to break into something for a while. But it's probably just like stealing a bike.
She stole plenty of bikes.
You just love watching me break things for science.
I know I won't remember it, but I still love watching it.
Break things. For science.
Damn. It's never simple in the time dojo. Okay, I'm probably not going to develop hand-eye coordination in the next few minutes. Need another plan.
All right. We need... So, if Max is not going to be able to catch it, we need a cushion.
Hey, Cushion. Want to save a mug in distress?
Why, yes. Yes, I do want to save a mug in distress. It'll be a big change from having someone's ass on me. I want the mug, the land on me, baby.
Is this a bonus rewind test? Did you want the mug to fall?
No. That's just a lucky break.
Max just snorted.
Yes. A test where I get to break into things?
Yo, you want this?
Thanks. I'll put the kettle on. Meet me on the X when you're ready.
Stand on the X. You know, last time we stand on the X, something fell on me.
Probably not a buried treasure, but you never know.
This can only end poorly.
I'm ready.
Okay. I want you to teleport to this side of the room in a particular moment. Specifically, the moment before this mug hits the ground.
Moses?
It does that sometimes. I'm gonna count to 3.
Moses!
It's on fire!
Moses, unplug the kettle!
Oh, it just does that sometimes.
Guess I'll have to do this myself.
Moses, unplug the kettle!
Oh, it just does.
Moses, you idiot!
Why'd you leave the X? What happened?
Fire happened.
Whoa.
You burned the school
I
down!
was just gonna let it spark. Well, thank you, teleporting Max. What?
That didn't happen before. We had hot chocolate last time, but it didn't combust. I just got back and I'm already changing things.
That's fascinating. Probably best
Can't
to skip
stand
on
the
hot chocolate
uselessness.
today.
Yes, don't worry about
Let's
it. It's
debrief
like
when you're ready.
I've faced armed men before, but I just know this is gonna be the thing that kills me.
Yes. If the time traveling person is telling you to unplug it, then do it! Admire.
You really understand how I'm feeling right now? Turtle strapped to a rocket booster?
Admire the turtle.
I saved the observatory this time. Let's just hope I can save it again.
Please tell me you'll stop using that kettle. For all we know, it burns down the school in 2 days.
I know it's a dysfunctional relationship, but I can fix her. You're right, though. Consider this her official retirement party.
It's an appliance, not a person.
How are you feeling about the disaster I just dropped into your lap?
Still processing. But I'm glad we still have a chance to do something. How do you feel?
Scared shitless.
I know my powers are, well, powerful. But that doesn't mean they're dependable. This could end badly. What if it was a mistake to come back here? What if I just make everything worse?
I know there are risks. There's a reason we never tested your ability to jump into photos. But our testing has proved that some kinds of rewind are safe. If you unbreak a mug, the universe doesn't seem to care.
Okay.
What if I can't change anything? One time I tried to save my friend's father from dying in a car crash and...
You've told me. And yes, it sounds like the universe sometimes has a dark sense of humor.
Well, the universe
We'll just
hates
have to wait and see.
Chloe's guts. There's that much we learned.
Let's take stock. What do we know for sure? What leads do we have?
The only thing we know for sure is that my powers are going to complicate things. They always do.
Maybe this time is different?
You know, knock this
We can't
man
stay
out.
locked in the past.
Like I can help it.
I just
Every
realized he's not
time a
really
new
looking
disaster
at
strikes,
Max
it always
either.
brings me back to the first disaster.
Chloe. In the school bathroom.
Trying to save Chloe and the place I love is how I destroyed the last place I loved.
Arcadia Bay, right? It looked beautiful. At least from the photos you showed me.
It was beautiful. When it was still on the map. How do I know Lakeport won't be next? How are you so calm?
He is a
Because
man
things are
of
different.
science.
You're an adult with better control of your powers. And you have a brilliant physicist friend who wants to help.
That I do.
What lead do
Vin
we
and
have?
Amanda could help us. Vin knows everything about Caledon, and Amanda knows everything about Lakeport. Too bad I can't tell them why I'm asking. They'd never believe me.
Because of the storm amnesia?
We need a better name. That sounds like a disease you get in a fantasy novel.
Well, you turned down cognitive dissonance triggered collective memory loss.
Sometimes I wish everyone still remembered. The two
Oh.
timelines and everything with Safi and me having powers and...
You
Like,
could remind them. You reminded me when I started forgetting.
I was selfish.
she admits
so
it.
Scary when all their memories started fading. I couldn't stand the thought of being alone with everything again.
Understandable. But why me?
I know you could handle it. But most people aren't you. It's better if they don't know.
Even Amanda?
Especially Amanda. Dating a time traveler is not for everyone. Every conversation ended with, "Did you rewind that?" Every argument started with, "Don't rewind this."
I get where she's coming from. It's easy to imagine how someone with your powers could be manipulative.
I get it too.
And
But
Max
it
is
did
very
hurt
manipulative.
when she forgot about my powers and got so much happier. I couldn't remind her. I couldn't be the reason she got so anxious again. But then I really was lying to her. And I couldn't live with that either.
She still makes eyes at you and the turtle. Any regrets?
I want to be with someone who can handle my powers. Lakeport's favorite bartender isn't that person.
Even Vin?
Vin in my relationship had the staying power of warm milk. Rewind had nothing to do with it. Besides, he's busy. Hitching his star to President Teller's wagon and...
Yeah,
going for his
Vin's
graduate
a
degree.
brown noser.
How's he doing? You guys still hang out?
We have coffee in the Fab sometimes. He complains about working for Owen. I complain about working for Owen. It's
Everybody
nice.
complains about working for Owen.
So, who would have a motive to burn down Caledon? I saw signs of a protest, but I'm not sure what it was about.
Yeah.
I haven't heard from Safi since she left.
Moses. No way. I didn't see any sign of her.
Safi's a shapeshifter. She was furious with her mom and with Caledon. Could it be her?
No? Question mark?
I still don't think Safi would burn down the school. At least not on purpose.
At least not the Safi we thought we knew.
That being said, one thing we know about Safi is that she gets reckless when she's angry.
Reckless and stupid.
So, how do we stop a fire before it starts?
Pull the fire alarm.
Oh, right. My class starts in 15 minutes. I should cancel.
No. Don't make any changes you don't have to. If we mess with the timeline too much, we might introduce new variables.
You know, I saw something in class last time. Reggie took a call and walked away when I got near. I wonder if it was about Abraxas.
Secret society. Shady calls with the Abraxas president. It could be something.
And in the fire, I noticed some Abraxas graffiti. It seemed ominous.
Of
Text me
course
if
it
you learn
does.
anything. I'm gonna steal another whiteboard from engineering. And Max? Promise me you'll do whatever you can this weekend. To stop the fire. To save people if it breaks out. Anything. I know there are consequences
Get
to using
yourself a
your
bolt
powers,
cutter, Max.
but inaction has consequences too. Whatever happens, I need us to know that we did everything we could.
I think I need that too.
Have a good class.
The game is afoot. From here on, it's up to you to find enough evidence to pinpoint the source of the fire. Remember to look everywhere for clues. Well, put the pressure on me then. It was me. Run, Max, run!
I'm sorry. So sorry. Crazy day. Crazy, crazy day.
Because of your Grand Gallery tour of New York this weekend? I'm amazed you didn't ditch us entirely.
Yeah, you must be freaking out. When do you leave?
Why do you care? Hey,
Actually, there's been a change of plans. The trip has been postponed.
I'm sorry, Max. Professional setbacks are always tough. Give yourself time to grieve, okay?
uh-huh.
Thanks, Loretta.
Loretta, that was a bit on the nose.
Now, let's get to today's lesson. So, we've been focusing on composition, character of place, dynamic structure, light, balance, movement, contrast. If you've been paying attention so far, when you look out there, your eyes should find endless patterns of shapes and colors. But today,
Shadows.
I want you to see something else entirely. I'll give you a hint. It's the most powerful element a photographer can pursue. Yet it's the one thing a photograph can never really have. Reggie, any guess?
The sun.
Wrong.
Oh, yeah. Eclipses.
That's a good guess.
But wrong.
I'm thinking of life. Human life, specifically. It's all around us. Sometimes it's overwhelming. I know it is for me. But when I turn my camera on one person and focus on trying to see them,
Why does Max sound
really
like he's
see
giving
them,
a lecture that Mark
I
Jefferson
can
would approve
feel a
of?
connection happen through the camera. So, look out there again. Find someone you don't know, someone who grabs your attention, someone you want to connect with. Your assignment today? Go take their picture.
Oh, come on, don't make us do that.
Strangers, isn't that dangerous?
Be reasonable, Max.
No.
Now I remember. I got the same reaction the last time I lived through this day, and the assignment was a total dud. Maybe a demonstration would help. All right, you artsy introverts. I, your fearless leader, shall go first. Observe.
Ooh.
Hey, sorry to bother you. My name's Max. I'm a photographer.
Those are my students.
I can see that, Max.
I'm actually teaching a class, and it would save me from looking super lame in front of my students if I could take your picture.
I don't normally let people take my picture, but I'd hate to be the cause of your public humiliation. Shoot. So, why was I selected for this demonstration?
You seemed lost in your book, as if the rest of the world wasn't here. I find that kind of focus exciting.
Exciting, am I?
What do I say? Is that
There's a
Safi?
flaw in your plan. Now that we've started talking, whatever you were trying to capture before must surely be gone.
You're right. The camera changes things. That's why I tell my students, you're not capturing reality. You're composing it.
My nerdy physicist friend tells me that's called the observer effect. Particles jumping around just from being looked at.
Okay, she's not Safi, but
I
she's
have
right.
one of those too. Something about her suddenly feels very familiar.
Well,
Save the
did you
photo.
capture my essence? Did my intrigue translate through the camera?
I think I captured what you were willing to show me.
Fair enough.
Safi, is that you?
It was so nice to meet you, Max. I hope your students found this as enlightening as I did.
My students. I almost forgot about them.
Ha ha. Ha.
Everything
Oh,
okay? That looked intense.
It was one of the most fascinating pictures I've ever taken. Now go. Spread out. Find your subject. I'll be around if you need me.
So.
Was that really Safi? With a shapeshifter, you never know for sure. But if she's really back, hiding herself on campus days before a massive fire, that is alarming.
Yeah, very alarming. Very confusing.
She's gone now. I need to use this time to check in with my students and see if they know anything that could help me understand this fire.
What up, Moses? They're processing everything we talked through. I want you to know how glad I am giving us a chance to change something. We'll figure this out together. Kay, you're amazing, and I'm so glad that we're friends. And also, I think I just saw Safi. Oh, wow. That's a surprising new variable. The last time you taught the class, no, I changed one thing about how I introduced the subject, and there she was. See, no, I know, I'm a butterfly with the very big wings. I have to get back to class. Just thought you should know.
Amanda is performing tonight. Last time, I had to be on the road and couldn't make it. But tonight...
Tonight. We're gonna have a... Okay.
Reggie is the president of Abraxas, which is seemingly connected to the fire. And I know Loretta is somehow too. I need to talk to both of them.
There's a gnome here.
I'm not advocating for tarring and feathering Owen just yet. But this statue does make me think about it.
Alright, time to roam around.
I remember helping 3 students last time. This was not a safe area to walk for months after the storm. Lots of falling debris.
Still not a safe area to walk through.
I think Loretta had a hard time getting a good photo of a student. I should see if she needs any help. Chloe tried to get me into D&D. It seemed fun, but I could never make it through the rules without getting a headache.
I think he was one of Ven's minions. Back when he was still...
Loretta always knows more than she should. Which... Hey, Loretta. How's your
Loretta?
assignment going?
Terrible. This guy's giving me nothing.
It's like that sometimes. Have you done anything to put him at ease?
I don't want him at ease. I want him to tell me about the drama at Abraxas. He's a senior member. He must know what Reggie's hiding.
Ah.
That's not the assignment, Loretta.
Fine. I got his photo and not an ounce of dirt for my podcast. Is there anything else?
Kind of a weird question, but are you planning any sort of march on campus?
That is a weird question.
Yes.
What are you driving at?
It's just rumor I'm looking into. Humor me.
No. I'm not planning any march, parade, procession, or any other kind of organized walking.
Understood.
Fair enough.
You've been digging pretty deep into Abraxas for your podcast. Any
Yep.
developments?
Are you trying to get a sneak peek of my next episode?
Yes.
That, and I have some reasons to be concerned about them myself.
Well, let me just say, I'm following a lead that could blow the top off Abraxas and its administration. But you'll have to listen to the next ep.
Damn. That's some teaser. Illuminating as always, Loretta.
That's me, shining a light in the dark for those who can't see.
Are you still taking my picture? I have to get to jazz practice.
Cool it, Thelonious. We'll be done soon.
Who else could use my help?
Many people. There are gnomes all over the damn place here.
This is where the brunt of the storm hit on campus.
Swanson Construction.
Apparently, the damage was way worse in town.
It's owned by a guy named Joe Swanson. Amazingly, he runs his entire operation, even though he's in a wheelchair.
Need to find Reggie and Jeanette. Looks like Caledon has a new artist in residence.
Yeah, Chloe's already on the premises.
One student down. I can probably help 2 more. The poor fine arts building was the biggest casualty of the storm. I used to break into buildings like this for photos, but I'm trying to be a good role model.
And failing. Spectacularly. We take that photo.
Need to find Reggie and Jeanette. Squirrels, the unofficial mascot of every college campus.
There be squirrels here.
Most of the time, being a teacher is amazing. Other times, it makes me want to shake my fist and scream about these damn kids today.
Both.
Half the time, the students don't want to figure out how to fix the issue themselves. They just want me to do it. All
Cam
seems fine
broken.
to
I got to
me.
study for cam lag.
Wonder if it's
Peace.
just jammed. Maybe it just needs the tried and true smack.
There we go.
Well, that's one way to take a photo.
Indeed.
Not bad for an accidental portrait. That was an unexpected photo. Been looking to take one of these for a bit. And to think, the camera was broken. Most of the time, being a teacher is amazing. Other times, it makes me want to shake my fist and scream about these damn kids today.
Zoom in.
One student down. I can probably help 2 more. Everyone's used to me and my camera by now.
Go with Baloo.
With the fab closed from the storm damage, they moved a lot of the art out here.
That seems kind of mean.
All those affected by the storm may participate with care in this act of rebuilding and resilience. I think I count. All those affected by the storm may participate with care in this act of rebuilding and resilience. I think I count.
Okay, it's like she said she thinks she counts. It seems like a line was not finished.
Need to find Reggie and Jeanette.
I'm wondering what's up with all the damn gnomes.
Amanda has gone all out putting this event together to support Lakeport. And now that I'm still around, I get to be there to support her. I didn't even notice this last time. But I'm sure paying attention now. Is this what that protest was about? The Abraxas house? Loretta is certainly making waves with her Abraxas podcast. And plenty of enemies.
Loretta is awesome.
Why does Caledon's new slogan read like a personal threat?
Come see what the new calendar has in store for you. Because it is a personal threat.
President Teller is all in on his Caledon 2.0 plan. Personally, I'm a fan of the current original Caledon. Ah,
Whoa.
the Bannertail Gray Squirrel, aka Cirrus carolinensis. One of the many fascinating things you pick up while going on a hike with Moses. Yes, hello. Please tell the fire department to be ready for a blazing inferno Sunday night. Just a gut feeling. Perfect. No Fremont House anywhere on this map. Maybe it's off campus.
Ah, Moses. podcasting with Moses now. We keep dilly-dallying.
Our
Because,
telescope
yes.
is a Meade 16-inch Schmidt case-grain model with an advanced coma-free optical system. In astronomy, we have a little joke that it's not the size of the telescope, but the parallax motion of the celestial ocean.
Wonderful.
Sorry, is that joke appropriate? You can cut it out, right?
Please, tell us more about the telescope.
Sure. Well, any
yes,
Schmidt
Moses,
case-grain
brag about the
telescope is gonna
telescope.
feature a moving mirror focuser. Now, there are two main issues with that system: image shift and mirror flop.
Fascinating.
Of course, a nebula filter is a must, even in Vermont. And for planetary imaging, I always have my bar low ready to swap in. As we like to joke in astronomy, bar low lenses set the bar high for planetary astrophotography.
Delightful. Thank you, Moses Murphy, for sharing your extensive knowledge of astronomy and, most importantly, your deep, slumberous voice.
Oh, well, you're welcome.
And that will conclude another episode of ASMR PhD. I hope that all
ASMR
of you are fast asleep,
PhD.
dreaming of twinkling stars and swirling nebulae. Good night.
Wait, what kind of podcast is this?
Oh dear. uh. Oh. What went that way?
Whatever graffiti was here before, clearly someone wanted it gone right away.
Chloe, it said Chloe was here.
One
you,
student
Captain
down.
Salon?
I can probably help 2 more.
This dude is just feeling it. What he is feeling, I don't know.
This school runs on coffee and cleaning fluid. Looks like I'm not the only one with concerns about our new leadership.
Bow, 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 bow. Coming through. Bow, 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 bow. Bow. Sploosh. Bow, 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 chicka, chicka, bow, 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 chicka, chicka, bow. Boom.
Oh.
Bow, 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 chicka, chicka, bow, 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 chicka, chicka, bow.
Oh. Okay. That was random as all hell, but
I could run really fast too. I just don't want to.
Max, this is your maximum speed.
Now that I am on the faculty, some would say I should resist the urge to sit on his little head.
No. Max will sit on someone's head.
First it was artist in residence. Now it's instructor. If I keep going like this, soon it'll be Professor Caulfield. Oh, God. I always try to point my camera at whatever scares me the most. In high school, it was myself. Then it was being alone.
Now it's fire.
Given my history, I guess there's nothing scarier than being an authority figure. But instead of hiding behind the camera, now I have to step in front of it. And despite everything, I love it. I love the students. I love this place. And I will not let it burn down if I can stop it.
Get a different angle. Retake the photo. Okay.
No judgment. I don't like to share my fries either. I keep wanting to take this guy's picture, but I can't get... Jeanette was trying to take a photo that conveyed a lot of emotion. I should check on her. I keep wanting to take this guy's picture, but I can't get him to say cheese. I should keep that one to myself. Professor Mija is such a good colleague.
Professor Mija.
Professor Mija. Thanks for posing for Jeanette.
It's Ratty now, Max. And it's my pleasure.
Jeanette is a perfectionist. I have to tread carefully when giving her feedback.
Hey, Jeanette. How did your assignment go?
Well, I don't know. You tell me.
Strong, powerful, vulnerable, and fragile.
There's a fragile vulnerability here that's quite beautiful.
No, you don't get it. I was trying to break composition to create a sense of tension and drama. Damn it!
Jeanette, let me see that photo.
Well, okay.
Wow. I love how you break the rule of thirds and short-size your subject. The imbalance is so tense and dramatic.
Oh my god, thank you. That was exactly my intention.
Just do me a favor. Try the assignment again, but focus more on your subject than your camera.
Sure. Thanks again, Max.
Yep. Max, freely abusing her powers because that is what she do. Okay, so
Didn't Reggie have a hard time figuring out how to ask someone to take their photo? Maybe I can help. Reggie does have a type. Is it weird that I know that about one of my students?
yes, Max, it is very, very weird. You're pulling a Mark Jefferson.
Reggie has been on edge lately. Maybe it has something to do with Abraxas?
Hey, Reggie. Find a subject yet?
Yeah, you could say that.
Why are you breathing so hard?
Don't stare.
Okay.
The guy I see at the gym. Spotted him a few times, but he's still very much a stranger. I was hoping maybe...
This camera is the best icebreaker there is. Trust me.
Yeah?
Yeah. You can use it to crush a whole lot of ice.
Here goes. Hey, I'm in a photo class. We have to take a picture of somebody. So I was wondering, can I take a picture of you? No, but it's a thing I have to do for class, so I don't really have a choice, but no, for sure. No, I'm into that, for sure. Hey, no issues here. I'm a safe guy. It's good. You have a good one. I'm gonna put that away. Okay. Oh.
What happened?
Total rejection. He said he doesn't believe in analog media. Then I finger gunned him? Oh, God, I can never show my face in that gym again.
Yes, you can.
Sorry, Reggie.
All right, new approach.
Hey, Reggie. Find a subject yet?
Yeah, you could say that. Don't stare.
Okay.
The guy I see at the gym. Spotted him a few times, but he's still very much a stranger. I was hoping maybe...
It's a camera, Reggie. Not a pickup tool. Your dating life does not hinge on a photograph.
That actually helps. A lot, thanks. Okay. I'm going
Breathe, dumbass. Breathe. In. Out. In. Out.
Hey, I'm in a photo class. We have to take a picture of somebody. So I was wondering, can I take a picture of you? No, but it's a thing I have to do for class, so I don't really have a choice, but no, for sure. No, I'm into that.
Okay. Alrighty.
Hello there.
New approach.
I have this talent where I can guess any student's major. I believe yours is contemporary ceramics?
What? Way off. I'm in communications.
Right on.
Damn. So much for that special power. Thanks anyway.
Oh, we wound too far.
Would be a shame if someone stopped that graffiti from getting washed off. Would be a real...
Bow, 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 bow. Coming through.
Hey.
Bow, 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 bow. Bow. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Suds.
Suds.
Eek.
Eek, dude.
Bow, 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 bow.
Suds.
Would be a shame if someone stopped that graffiti from getting washed off. Would be a real shame.
Achievement. So unexpectedly, it's like, okay, the most unlikely of things.
Hey, Reggie. Let me guess. You're working up the courage to ask that student to take his photo?
Yeah. Good guess.
Little tip. He's a communications major, so communicate about communication.
Communications.
Yes.
That could work.
It will work.
Thanks, Max. Going in.
He's going in.
Hi. I'm Reggie.
Super teacher strikes again. Maybe I should have been teaching with Rewind all along. I hate the idea of snooping on my students, but I wonder if there are any Abraxas secrets that could help stop this fire. Oh, this is a weird party. Oh, Reggie. Why is Owen so interested in Abraxas?
We respect of a firm. Hall of Secrets does not exist. Inspection will continue as planned. Get allowed to reoccupy for podcast. Let's give access to Hall of Secrets. Inspection. Halt. Reoccupy house. Going to they commit to a new breakfast housing engine operation. To be remembered as president of Praxis. I might be able to stop Loretta podcast. All right, so we got the photos. Taking a look at the achievement. Any progress? No.
I told the class we'd be using Polaroids today because I wanted them to connect with their subjects.
How did they connect?
I wonder what Chloe would make of Professor Caulfield.
Probably turn her into a
Blew
pretzel.
out an orbital nerve from rolling her eyes. It's almost the anniversary of the storm that destroyed Arcadia Bay. I used to dread being with Chloe at this time of year.
Well, the first game came out in 2016,
Now
right?
I dread being without her.
No, 10 years later.
You don't get it. This Fremont House shit isn't a joke. If word got out...
Fremont? Is there some connection to the fire?
Approach cautiously, Maxine.
How can I hear more without Reggie noticing?
Reggie's a good kid, but he's a terrible liar. He seemed a little on edge last week, but I thought it was regular school dress. The president of a secret society that is very publicly fighting with Caledon's president. I don't think Reggie ever wanted to be in charge of Abraxas. He kind of fell into it when Diamond left school abruptly. Now he looks like he hasn't slept in a week, and he's taking furtive calls during class. So far he's so goody. It's certainly giving me enough to make fun of at times. Not the typical behavior of my star people. I need to find Fremont House, and I need to learn what Reggie knows. I need to figure out why the hell Sophie is here.
is Loretta spying on this time?
What you doing?
Ah! Max! You scared me.
Are you spying on Reggie?
Why, yes, she is.
Look, I'm investigating Abraxas. Their president is having a secretive conversation. With this shotgun mic, I can hear everything. Loretta, come on, Max. I heard you asking around about them. If you want to listen in, just say the word.
Oh.
Respectfully, I don't think you get it. This shit with the Fremont house isn't a joke. If word got out, it's not just a house to us. We have history there. Our lore, our memories, our... No, I wasn't gonna say secrets. I told you, there is no hall of secrets. You sound like Loretta. You're asking me to do something very risky. If I stick my neck out, what's in it for me?
Anything.
Okay. We'll talk tomorrow then.
Do I really want Loretta knowing that I snooped with her?
You know what? Why the hell not? There's my big
Great work
deviation
today,
there.
everyone. Drop your assignments off in my mailbox before Monday.
The hell are you?
Maxine, what a pleasure to see your face.
And yours too. I didn't know you were back.
He's not.
This campus has
Or
not
this
felt
is-
the same without you.
Yes. Well, a lot has happened in the last 9 months. Tell me, how have you been, Professor Caulfield?
Putting out fires.
Lately, I feel like everything is on fire, and I'm the only one who can put it out.
You just summarized my career in academia. I'm sure the shift to President Teller has been challenging.
That's an
Owen and I
understatement.
have different ideas for Caledon, but he is a good man.
The main idea we seem to disagree on is whether I should have a job.
Don't worry. Now that I've taken on a more active role in the Board of Regents, I can ensure that Owen does not push you out.
Oh, really?
That's a major relief.
Good. Because I have something to ask you. It is about Safia. We haven't spoken in many months. It has caused me tremendous pain.
I'm so sorry, Yasmin.
I know Safia has her reasons.
None of them good
There's
reasons.
still so much about that night on the Overlook that I do not understand. I sometimes feel the storm was not natural. It was a manifestation.
One way of looking at it.
I feel the same way. I wish I were able to explain more about that night, but I can't.
Can't let it
feels good for me
go.
to talk to you about it, though. I feel we are bonded in some sense. Still.
It was indeed the bonding.
For months afterward, Sofia would at least answer the occasional message, or I would see her on social media. But now she's gone completely dark. Maxine, I sense that
She's
Sofia
entered her
may be
goth
in
phase.
some terrible danger. Perhaps it is to herself. Perhaps it is to others. I don't know.
Yes and
If I could
yes.
only know that she was okay. If I could only... Excuse me.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to intrude. But I see that now. I'll be brief. Professor Caulfield, thank you for our private interaction earlier. I'm hoping that my appearance in your class can remain in private.
Maybe it would be better if you were open about it. Then we could all help you with your photography.
I will consider that advice. See you later, Professor.
Huh. Yeah. That was awkward.
One of your students? I feel like I've met her before.
Oh, you have.
Sorry.
You could say you have known her entire life.
Maxine, I beg you. Please tell me if you know anything about Sophie.
You know what?
I saw her around campus just now. Briefly, though.
Sophia's here? Now? What did she say to you?
She definitely didn't want anyone to see her. She was sort of hiding in plain sight.
I see. Nevertheless, I am so relieved.
Please, don't let Sophie know I told you.
Of course. Of course. Thank you, Maxine. You are a true friend. I will not forget it. I hope to see you around a lot more.
Yasmin was distraught about Sophie. But
Yeah,
Sophie
oh
clearly
yeah,
didn't want me to
we're
tell
gonna
her
rat
mom.
Sophie out every chance
This
we
could
get.
turn out real bad.
Sophie brought it on her damn self.
I hated choosing between keeping Sophie's secret or keeping Yasmin's trust. I could head out whenever I'm ready.
All right, pick up the bag and let's go.
So much going on. Abraxas, whatever Fremont means. And Sophie. She's back.
With a terrible accent.
No time to dwell on it all now. It's Amanda's open mic benefit at the Snapping Turtle tonight. Last time I left for my trip and missed it. From this point on, my reality will become completely different from the one I lived before. Hopefully, I can learn something.
We can learn that the open mic poetry jam is gonna be a train wreck. Who's me? The turtle be snapping, man. A $10 cover charge.
What a beautiful voice. Thank you. Next, we're gonna keep the party going with a couple of sonnets. Come on up.
This one is called Lessons in Scarcity.
Time to see if I can find any information on the fire. And enjoy the show while I'm here.
Hey, I've been thinking of all the students in the quad. You chose her. Me. How? Can you tell us somehow? Nothing, no, I don't know. I was surprised as you are. Why do you have to hide? I want to see you for real. Why, so you can expose me to everyone else, not just my mom? No, I miss you. Be around. Next time I might not be so easy to spot. Very good to run into you earlier, and I'm particularly glad about Safi. I know was not easy to prepare confidence. Great comfort for me to know she is near. Yeah, but I'm still worried about her. Me too. I hope to see around much more, and do not worry about President Teller. I am actively making sure that he does not overstep his bounds. Next page. I haven't seen her since that morning at the Overlook. She was so certain she knew what to do next. Find other people with powers, and I don't know. I'm not even sure she knew. I'm not sure even she knew. Words. I can read. I can talk too. I couldn't support her. I learned the hard way that my powers can't solve everything. I'm afraid of what will happen if she doesn't learn fast enough. I hope she'll forgive me for telling her mom she's here. After all, Yasmin is sorry as Safi as I am. But honestly, the cowardly part of me just hopes that Safi doesn't find out.
Me too, Ben. My photo made it into the Turtles' local artist collection. Not the gallery tour I was planning for, but it makes me just as proud. You look pretty smart. Anything in your crystal ball on how to stop this fire? Keep your secrets then.
Answer is don't start the fire.
Lakeport has a Fremont Street, but it's across town.
That would answer a lot.
I was honored when Amanda asked me to donate something.
It's a nice picture. The interior.
Lucas Colmenero? I didn't know he still lived in Lakeport. What's he doing here? This would be a great spot for a fancy date night. So it's currently useless to me.
Indeed.
This is incredible. If the artist is local, I have to meet them.
Yes, the artist is indeed crazy.
Cause. I could wade into this bidding war.
Yeah, we'll throw down the bid.
Here goes nothing. A philosophy major told Amanda that it's not a grilled cheese if you add meat. I wonder when she's gonna unban him. Noelle is a Caledon security guard. Amanda must be expecting a crowd. Or a fight if she hired her as a bouncer.
Or both.
I still haven't seen Revenge Horse live, but I doubt it would compare to my Choose Your Own concert with Amanda. That's the guy I saw trapped in the observatory.
He's a poet and he
You
didn't
stole
know
my
it.
heart today in econ class and drowned out thoughts of stocks and dividends. I tried to get your number, but alas, you slept through class, then vanished at the end. I asked my buddy Greg to learn your name. He did, then stopped responding to my texts. I know that love can be a ruthless game. But friendship, too, it left me so perplexed.
Okay.
If you were here, I'd ask you out right now. But you have plans tonight with Greg the traitor. I thought your tastes were slightly more highbrow. But hope you're happy with that burnout skater.
Oh, skater boy. Okay.
Though if, by chance, his love should prove untrue, I'll try my luck again in Econ 2. This next one is called He Doesn't Even Have a Car.
Aha. Achievement. So yes.
I thought I knew everyone who worked at the Turtle, but this guy's new. Hi there. I didn't know Amanda hired some help.
More like she took in a stray. I used to run a bar in Lakeport called Crullers. Back before the storm ripped its roof off.
Nice job, Sophie.
Sorry.
Amanda let me pick up some shifts until we reopen. If I can survive this place for that long.
I take it you're not a fan of the Turtle?
Amanda is one of the good ones. The rest of these students, not my speed. I'm used to a less collegial environment. Listen to me, getting all worked up. Can I get you something?
Oh, I'm good. Just wanted to say hi.
College bars. Man.
I want to
Hi
approach
there.
that conversation
I
differently.
didn't know Amanda hired some help.
More like she took in a stray. I used to run a bar in Lakeport called Crullers. Back before the storm ripped its roof off.
I heard about that. Sorry.
Amanda let me pick up some shifts until we reopen. If I can survive this place for that long.
Damn it.
Listen to me. College.
I heard about that. I'm sorry about your bar. I hope you're able to fix the roof soon.
We'll see. Insurance is taking their sweet time. Meanwhile, Caledon is swimming in relief funds and plans to gobble up more of the town. Listen to me. Getting all worked up. Can I get you something?
Oh, I'm good. Just wanted to say hi.
College bars. Man.
Alright, so now we know that the locals not all that thrilled about what's happening.
I'm out of cash, but I could try the silent auction table.
I already did.
I'm glad Amanda's finally getting back on stage. Vin has forgotten more about Caledon than I've ever known. He must have heard of Fremont House. Amanda is pretty tapped into Caledon and Lakeport. Hopefully she has some leads about the fire.
There's a gourd here.
Amanda doesn't believe in pumpkin spice as a flavor, but she appreciates a good fall vibe as much as anyone. Moses would flip out if he saw someone leaving their deck out like this.
On a massive. Harness fire, common resource, gain
With
one.
all the new people coming to the turtle, someone is bound to know something about the fire.
Hey, you mean to tell me going into the restroom is no longer an option in this one? Hey.
For all I know,
At least we get to
Zombie
see
was
more of
just
this
chain
place.
smoking out here.
The keg!
Amanda stocked up for tonight.
The keg
I'm
is
glad she had
real.
such a good turnout.
The keg is not a lie.
The snapping turtle has art in every nook. The summer shows at the turtle were awesome. Chloe would have loved them.
Rolling Raiders?
Raiders. Sounds killer. Vermont. Even the chairs are beautiful and woodsy.
Now I'll take a moment there, taking the scenery.
My powers always force me to look ahead, even when they take me into the past. Just once, I'd love to know what's coming and not have to change it.
But sorry, Max, this game just came out, so we got no spoilers to work with. Same shots. Check in with Vin and Amanda. So we looked at everything. Yo, Amanda. What up, Chunky? Chunky size.
Hey, shouldn't you be on the road by now?
Something fell through at the last minute. I had to cancel the whole thing.
What? Ah, I'm so sorry.
Me too. But then I remembered I didn't have to miss this anymore.
In that case, I'm glad your dreams were crushed.
Nice. Yes, you can say her
So
dreams went up in
finally
flames.
see you do stand-up.
Thanks. It's been so long, I'm feeling kind of rusty. But I'm glad you're here.
Hey, has anything seemed off recently in Lakeport?
Recently? Lakeport's been a mess ever since the storm. Town's a fucking tinderbox.
Anything in particular?
Sorry, can you hold that thought? I want to run through the routine in my head one more time.
Of course. Break a leg.
Figuratively. And
Amanda is super stressed about her set.
Hey, I thought you were gone this weekend.
Plans changed.
But no, we're here, Vin.
Hey, have you heard of a Caledon building called Fremont House?
Fremont? Not ringing a bell. But they rename a building whenever a donor croaks. Want me to check some old school maps and get back to you?
Really? That would be a huge help, thank you.
No problem. Got any more trivia questions for me?
Hey, what's up with Owen?
I ran into your boss earlier. Give it to me straight. How much does Owen hate me?
Very.
Hate is a strong word. Fail to see any redeeming value in, maybe?
Ugh.
Joy.
You just have to speak his language. Remind him that you're
burgeoning artist who brings value to the school. He'll come around.
How's the MBA going?
Work, grad school, acting. Ugh, how do I do it all?
He does it all with a smile.
Things are good. After undergrad, my life felt really precarious. Now, my life feels like a life. One that I built for myself.
That's a damn good feeling. Do you still keep tabs on what's going on in Abraxas?
Not really. Abraxas kind of fell apart after I stopped being president.
I thought Abraxas fell apart once Diamond left and your boss evicted everyone.
A valid perspective, but I'm sticking with mine.
I'll see you around.
Don't be a stranger, Caulfield.
No, she's gonna be strange.
Will probably get on stage soon. I should find a seat. This would be a great spot for a fancy date night. So it's currently useless to me.
Okay. Making sure that my bid wasn't topped.
Is this seat taken? No? Don't.
It is now. I claimed this seat.
Hey, remember me? I'm Amanda Thomas. I'm going to be doing a little comedy for you tonight.
Very little.
Jesus, send out someone funny!
Okay. Thanks, everyone. Good night. Fucking hell.
You suck!
That was brutal. That asshole kept interrupting her. She completely lost her nerve. Amanda's not coming out anytime soon. If I want to talk to her tonight, I have to get rid of that guy.
Uh-huh.
This isn't just a favor to Amanda. It's a service to the whole bar.
Hey.
What up?
I found some car keys on the ground. Do you drive a Ford?
No. Got a Mercedes. Blue. Like your eyes.
Classy.
Cool.
Hey, everyone that hit the sheet. Okay. Okay. All right, so can't do anything from here to this guy's car. Damn.
Hey. Do you drive a blue Mercedes? I just saw one out front rolling towards the lake.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you should hurry. It was really picking up speed.
Thank you, Captain Cylon. So let's get back over to here. Let's see if we did this right.
Hey, remember me? I'm Amanda Thomas. I'm going to be doing a little comedy for you tonight.
Very
I
little
told him,
comedy.
I'm not the expert on duck penises here. Maybe we should ask the magician.
If
Thank you so
if that's her
much.
closing joke, that means she is an expert. And then there's this asshole.
What do you mean $10? I totally paid when I got here. Besides,
Noelle is a Caledon security guard. Amanda must be expecting a crowd. Or a fight if she hired her as a bouncer.
Huh.
I could never say no to a blue-haired girl.
What about a green-haired girl? Wait, where the hell is this? Wait, where the
For
hell is he
some
sitting
reason, people still like Lucas. Maybe enough to tell him about the arson they're planning. Caledon, disgraced English professor turned Lakeport shit stirrer.
Same difference.
Lucas.
Max, the newest lamb brought to the slaughterhouse of academia.
Did you practice that while I was walking over here?
I'm not getting paid enough to make small talk with you anymore. Excuse me.
Lucas is an asshole. But he taught at Caledon for years, and I need a lead. Lucas.
Max, the newest lamb brought to the slaughterhouse of academia.
Novel?
So, any new novels in the works?
I'm exploring new mediums. Not that
I'm exploring new
anyone
larges.
has noticed yet.
Oh, what kind of medium?
It wouldn't interest you. Excuse me.
Okay.
Of course he has a podcast. This might give me an in with Lucas, if I can find somewhere quiet enough to hear it.
I know exactly where to hear it. Okay, I was expecting down by the boat, but same difference.
Vox Populi, Lucas Colmenero. Jam-packed show today. Later on, I will be speaking with Barney Albertson, the Cornell professor who has been wearing
He
a
owes me
sombrero
money.
all semester in protest of the university's Halloween costume code. Should be fascinating. First, an update on the goings-on in my own backyard. For those of you who have been following my Sisyphean saga, you may be pleased to learn that I have joined forces with a local Lakeport organization who is committed to exposing the rampant corruption of Caledon University. So many Lakeport residents were displaced, despoiled, or otherwise damaged by last year's storm, and yet Caledon, which was virtually unharmed, has seized on the disaster as a pretense to sop up aid funds and expand its borders. Now, readers and fans of my work may be surprised to find me as a leader of this nouveau front populaire. True, they are not my usual literary or intellectual coterie, but ever since I excised myself from the rank bowels of academia,
Ever
I
since
have
he
been
got his
able to
ass
use my
fired.
experiences to help the common man. Higher education does not make a person wiser or more capable. It merely serves to mask weaker minds in the language of their intellectual betters. The good people of Lakeport and I will not cotton to the demands of these supposed elites. By joining together, I feel confident our voices will be loud enough to crumble the walls of Caledon for good.
Or set it on fire.
But the boulder is not up the hill yet. I will continue to update you, my beloved poppies, every step of the way. Okay, quick break to talk about my sponsor, Cash for Gold.
I would give anything to unhear that.
He's sponsored by Cash for Gold. Oh my god. Oh boy.
Lucas.
Max, the newest lamb brought to the slaughterhouse of academia.
You know, someone once said that education only serves to mask weaker minds in the language of their betters.
So I did. Though I wouldn't expect it to resonate with you. What did you think?
God, listening to it was one thing, but praising it?
Well.
It was invigorating to hear hard truths told with such eloquence and passion.
That's gratifying to hear.
Good, because it was nauseating to say. This is random, but have you ever heard of Fremont House? I think it's a Caledon building.
Well, the Abraxas house is on Fremont Street. Until the president renames it to Semiconductor Lane.
The Abraxas House? Wait, why would Owen rename this street? The Abraxas House is off campus.
You haven't heard.
Oh?
Caledon is expanding.
Ah.
3180 Fremont Street. Holy shit. Is this where the fire starts?
Well, that's a bombshell. Last year, a landslide destroyed half of Fremont Street and several residential properties. Since then, Caledon has made progressive offers to purchase the land. The unprecedented overreach by a university that doesn't respect the town's wishes. 3180 Fremont Street, headquarters of Caledon Nebraska Society, is a building with a value that badly damaged in the landslide. Caledon is fast-tracking a demolition against the protests of the Caledon Lakeport Historical Commission and the Abraxas Society.
The landslide took out half the street, and the city couldn't afford the cleanup. Now Caledon is swooping in.
There's a lot of anger at Caledon right now.
Damn right there is. Lakeport knows when they're being disenfranchised by cloistered elites. I know you haven't been there long enough to understand, but Caledon is corrosive. And I hate the person it turned me into.
It turned you into a plagiarist that stole from a student?
Yeah.
Judge me all you want. But the town knows the truth, and they're mobilizing.
So you still live in Lakeport?
I do. I'm teaching English at Lakeport High. College students are so set in their views. With teenagers, you get a chance to shape young minds. It's an honor, really.
Well, as much of an asshole he is, he has a point.
Well, see you around, Lucas.
Take care, Max.
The fire started in the Abraxas house. How? And why? Fremont Street. I could wait until I had some daylight to look around, but...
Max! Help!
Waiting can wait.
Okay, so we're looking for a...
great set.
Okay, right? Normally I'd be humble, but that fucking killed! What was your favorite part?
Just seeing you on stage for the first time. You were so comfortable and in your element. It was really special. What were you saying before? About the town being a tinderbox?
People are blaming Caledon for all of their problems. Especially now that your new president wants to snatch up more of Lakeport. And guess who's remaking himself as the voice of the people? Lucas Colmanero.
Oh yeah, he is. Yep.
I'm familiar with his podcast, unfortunately.
Thing is, though, he's
Lucas
right.
never struck me as a spokesperson for the common man.
People are angry. And he has them throwing rocks at the Ivory Tower. And they're ready to tear down the school.
It's really alarming.
We need to focus on rebuilding. I've been busting my ass all week to pull this night off. I hope it makes a difference.
How is the fundraising going?
Not bad.
Not great, but not
there's
bad.
Still so much damage to rebuild from the storm. If one more business folds, Main Street will belong in your Ghost Town series.
How are you doing? You seem a little...
Hey, lady, can I get a drink here or what?
Oh.
This lady will kick your dick in, so back off!
She's stressed.
You know I love a busy night. But we have some new regulars, at least until the bar in town gets a new roof. I'm gonna make the townies get along with the trust fund babies if it kills me. But it might just kill me.
I'll let you get back to it.
Have fun out there.
All right. So, double checking around here, trying to see. Well, we'll see what the next scene is.
Okay, Professor. Time to break and enter.
Enter and break.
I lost my last bar half an hour ago, but I must be pretty close to campus by now.
Oh.
Looks like they do shows here. Wonder if they're in the market for a Pacific Northwest post-industrial femcore band.
Hey, my buddies and I were wondering, why do all you gender studies chicks have weird hair?
Color warning.
In nature, bright colors are a warning for predators to stay away. It's called survival of the not dumb fucks.
She savaged you. Yeah, she's way into you, Ren. Get her number.
Hold up.
That's off, dude.
What happened here?
It's nothing, Noelle. We were just messing around.
The Snapping Turtle has a strict no-fighting policy. You're both out. Come on! Be thankful I don't put you on the banned list. Leave. Now.
Nice job, Chloe.
I'm sorry. My friends and I were just... I'm sorry.
Well, Chloe's telling it like it is.
Your friends are loudmouth douches. What do you think that makes you?
You're funny. Later.
Kicked out of a bar before I even stepped foot in it. That's a new record.
Yep.
But my ass is too hungry to give up just yet. That bouncer is posted up by the front. Wonder if there's another way into this place.
All right, we'll see. Let's read Chloe's journal. Okay, journal. It's been a minute. It's not that I forgot about you before. It's just not the part of my life where I needed you was over. I was wrong. Had a nightmare last night. Maybe that's not too surprising. This much time on the road will turn anyone's neurons into blueberry slushy. Besides, I'm what they call a lucid dreamer, which is sciencey way of saying that my brain is a kaleidoscope of fucked up shit. But this one was different. It felt like a full-on dead-ass experience. Even though I didn't understand it, I still felt like I was fully present in the of everything. I was at the lighthouse in Arcadia Bay. It felt like Max was there, but I didn't see her anywhere. There was other stuff around that didn't make sense. Trail, the benches, hell, the sky felt off. But that wasn't the only thing. I had this pressing feeling the whole time, like everything in my life was changed. Centered around Arcadia Bay and the storm. Somehow it was much worse than reality. That's dreams, right? I'm paid to obsess over them, no matter how real they feel. I dragged your old ass out again so I can shove all that weirdness into you and forget about it. Meantime, another kid to prep for, another crisis to solve. No athlete's foot can spread to much worse areas than just feet. A basis sure does now. Another day on the road. Peace. First week of tour. Holy shit, it feels good after the scheduling, planning, coordinating, booking, rebooking, and deep cleaning. It's here. It's happening. First three gigs have been a mixed bag. We kicked off at a hipster venue in Seattle, Sewing Circle, had high hopes which the good people of Seattle were quick to demolish. With their phones out and $15 IPAs in hand, two IPAs say that place will be owned by Live Nation in a year. Next was a little rural spot called the Chop Shot. I was shitting bricks about this one, but it actually kicked ass. I don't think the crowd heard a single lyric, but they were there to get down, and the girls fed off their energy like crazy. We're halfway through Crotch Rot when Izzy gave me a grin from the stage, like, "Can you believe this shit?" Last night's show in Salt Lake City started off well enough. Plenty of punks and SLC for a prime drugstore concerts. Nearly sold out of bootlegs before the show even started. Always a great shine, but somewhere around mid-set, the vibe turned sour. Someone started throwing shit at the stage, and security jumped in, and people started throwing shit up then. Younger Chloe would have been all about it, but respectable manager Chloe to grab the mic and tell everyone to calm the fuck down or the band will be forced to leave. Best of all, in the week since the tour started, I haven't had one of those horrible, maybe I kicked it like a bad cold. Still think about Max all the time, but that's normal. I always suspected the best cure for anything is loud music and headbanging. Looks like Pittsburgh, rain in Pittsburgh. Did you pack your jacket? Those from Chicago, don't shower now. Think it might snow in Indiana. I hope you brought your boots. You know weather apps exist, right? Wait, Joyce? Oh, the fuck on. Joyce dies in Arcadia Bay. In the Save Chloe ending, Joyce is dead. He dies at the damn Two Whales restaurant. So they don't even get the freaking continuity right. There is no ending to the first Life is Strange game. The only way Joyce lives is if Chloe is dead. So the merging of the timelines. Okay, so something ain't right there, because then Joyce and everything should be going through some drama. You know, my Roku password, I can't get in. Oh, what the fuck's Roku? Oh, don't mess with me. I need to watch Dr. Gabe. I swear I didn't mess with your Netface, Roku, Whoflix, or anything else. Netflix, Roku. Here's a new gig. I'm so proud of you. Nice, thank you.
She didn't respond. What was I expecting? Of course she moved on.
Got reading on. So this is where we will call it for the evening here, because I do got to get up ish. I do want to try and get some groceries tomorrow early. But we made good progress. So clearly, okay, so Chloe was not on. So Chloe has not met Safi yet. But it's funny, I go on that huge 20-minute rant regarding the timelines, and our first night of it ends with them like, okay, overriding the timeline. So okay, so what is the continuity? What the royal hell is the continuity that we're supposed to go off of the original Life is Strange, when you know, because if you played Life is Strange 2, you know Dave, like both ways, like David, Chloe's stepfather, says that he's either divorced from Joyce in the Chloe dies side of spectrum, and the Chloe lives side is like Joyce is Joyce is dead. So good luck figuring that shit out. Because I'm willing to bet nobody put two and two together to remember those facts. I like continuity, can't you tell? So if you missed the beginning rant, anyway, so let's see, who shall we drop in on? Tyria, aka Leah Little Wing, is on. You often hear their voice on Wednesday nights on Zone. We head over that way. Because it's just like, oh, raise someone who's doing Life is Strange Union. I don't want spoilers. Can't do that. Anyway, tomorrow night we got Senran Kagura Estival versus. We're working our way towards the plan. Saturday we got Sonic Racing Crossworlds, the Mega Man Festival, and depending on how long that takes, a bit of Overwatch. Sunday, Senran Kagura Estival versus. Hopefully we'll be able to get the platinum. And then on Monday, Life is Strange will return on Monday stream. Definitely Monday, Tuesday, Thursday next week, and next Wednesday, coming Wednesday, yeah, of course, Power Wash Simulator. That wraps everything up. Thank you very much for hanging out, whether you mostly chatted or lurked and all that jazz. We'll catch you tomorrow for more Shinobi action. Good night, folks.